Moin moin and hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Donboxing. And today for you I have greetings from our friends at Rosetechnics, the Photon Pro. Thank you again for sending this over for review. And yeah, as usual, I've not been paid or influenced to say anything positive or negative, and all thoughts here are 100% my own. But yeah, this is not the actual review at the moment. We'll first be doing an unboxing and first impressions. And as you can see, this packaging is tiny. And let me just show you how this packaging arrived here. So you can see, yes, it has been squished quite a bit at DHL here. But inside looks totally fine. It came packed in some nice bubble wrap here. So absolutely okay. But yeah, this thing is, as you can see, looks pretty small in the picture, and I can't tell you the price unfortunately at the moment, but judging from the Photon normal one, I think this will clock in between like 20 and 30 bucks, so on the budget side of things. And yeah, let's open this with a quick knife cut, so I can remove the plastic here. And let's first out what it says at the back here. So we get the IEM, we get a cable, user manual, clip, and 4 set of ear tips. And apparently this uses a 8mm high polymer HD dynamic driver. Whatever high polymer means, but I guess okay. And then removing it is easy, you just slide it out like that. That is nicely done. And again, the presentation here is very good. I want to say that's really what Rosetechnics nails with basically all of their products here. For a pretty budget set like this, is very well organized here. The clip already, the IEM, and here in symbol for the ear tips. I would say let's start with the ear tips. So you get these set of ear tips here. Oh, these actually look like something I've not seen so far. Very interesting. Let's remove them from here. Get all out so we can actually have a better view on these. Yep, and I think I get, let's first see what sizes we actually get here. So, oh, this comes actually in 4 sizes. Oh, I'm impressed for a budget IEM like this. You can see, wait, wrong size, like that. Let's get it more central. Move, tips, move, okay. SS, I would say S, M, and L, or S, M, L, and XL, question mark. So for a budget IEM like this, really nice to see. And let's check out the actual ear tip. Very wide outlet here, very squishy though, very soft. Slightly sticky, but not too sticky silicone, so like really only ever so slightly. Material thickness definitively on the thin side, and also the insertion depth due to the actual core here being a bit recessed should be pretty shallow. Overall though, I think this could be pretty comfy, and I think I will be trying this ear tip. Then next, let's see, the clip here. That is very clippy. And then let's check out the IEM. Comes in additional packaging here. Let's open it. Yep. And one thing that looked like it has changed from the Photon to Photon Pro, this one actually comes with replaceable cable. And I really like replaceable cables, which is without a doubt the best thing with IEMs over true wireless. You can just, if the cable dies, you can just replace it and just get a new one. Especially at budget sets, I think this is really underappreciated, because usually the actual IEM itself is lasting, but the cable is usually the thing that dies on you. So yeah. Let's move this a bit out for better focus. Okay. And I think we start with the cable before we check out the IEM. So this is a single core braided cable here. Thickness is medium thick, I would say. Definitively thinner than most mouse wires. Smoothness though, nicely smooth, as you can see. Basically out of the box smooth here. Strain release at the bottom, that does release strain. I like to see that. 4 pole here, so that I think has a mic on the middle. Let's just double check. Yeah, here. Inline controls with a mic at the back. Yes, I like to see those as well. This is a metal cylinder from how it looks and feels. Also like to see this at this price point. A bit further up, let's check out the splitter. Style-wise, well matched here. And above, rubberized cables that are, let's do a quick thickness comparison here. Lightly thinner, but not by a lot when the actual cable at the bottom. Smoothness test on the top. Again, as you can see, pretty smooth out of the box. I like to see this. Oh, you even get a splitter here, a chin slider I mean, which does have a bit of friction but not too much. But because also the splitter seems to be made out of rubber or some hard plastic, this should have enough friction to stay in place. But I will of course need to do experimental tries here. And then on top here, the ear hook, which rubberization wise, let's quickly check it out. Heavy rubberization. Ooh, this is very springy. Fortunately though, the bending radius is on the bigger side of things, so I don't think that will cause pressure hotspots. And last but not least, the actual connector here, as you can see, yep, oh, there's an L here. Let's check if there's a color indicator. Nope, no color indicator on the other side. At least it's black and white readable, so that's easy to read. And then let's check out the actual IEM here. Let me remove the ear tip. Dang, this is tiny. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly get my measuring device. Let's quickly have an experiment here. 1 centimeter or 1.3 centimeters. And in length or height it is 1.63 centimeters. So that shit is really tiny. How did we even manage to get the 2-pin connector in here? Wow, this really is impressive in terms of sizing. It reminds me a bit of the Etymotech IEMs, which have, I think, the connector at the back here. So it can be even tinier, and because they use one single BA, yeah, it's generally a bit smaller. But dang, is this small. Pressure hole here at the front for the DD. And actually the build quality again, let me remove the 2-pin. Wow, okay, this is super tight 2-pin. Okay, yeah, so you can remove it. As you can see, I got a tiny bit out here, but I don't want to break it, so I will just leave it in. Let's quickly see the front picture here. Wait, this orientation. Photon, it has plus minus here. I'm not sure why there's a plus minus, but okay, yeah. Looks good though. I like this blue color here, this metallic blue. And again, I see no visible glue seams all around this. Like, generally the seams are very minor. And because it's just 2 cylinders together, I can't really say anything negative about it at the moment. Another pressure hole I just noticed right here. This is a bit smaller, and it looks like there might be a mesh behind it as well to protect. It's a bit difficult to assess with this one here if there's a mesh. It is just black. Like, it could be there's a black mesh on the inside, but I can't really tell just from the optics. And yeah, front filter here or front mesh, you can see it's metal. It seems to be glued on well. I see no problems. And yeah, generally for this price point, which I assume is between 20 and 30 bucks, I will update this for the unboxing when I have managed to write them again and ask what the actual price of this is. And yeah, first impressions directly after this, yeah. And now to the quick first impressions here. And I put this in my ear, and as expected, it fit me pretty well and generally wasn't isolating that great, I noticed. Tried to vacuum when I had them in and I was like, isolation definitely not a strong point of this. Sound-wise though, this is V-shaped. The bass is definitely bleeding a bit into the mids, but it's not too bad. And the treble is absolutely a bit wonky by ear. And when we check out the measurements, yeah, I mean, this doesn't sound as bad as it measures here. This is, I think I will throw it in comparison to the Nuo or something like that. So it's like a couple decibels more in the entirety of its treble, minus the upper treble, and that is audible. It sounds a bit wonky, a bit unnatural, but again, the graph here does make it a bit worse when it actually sounds in real life. The peak at like 7K here also resolves at like 6.5, 7K-ish. So it does not come off as sibilant to me on first impressions. And yeah, that's it already. I need a bit more time to form full thoughts here. If you hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, recommendations, or criticisms, please leave a comment. Donspektor out.